Hello everyone and welcome to a new video for IK. This is Kincaid from server 309, and in this one I noticed that a lot of players are using the same build they're using for the Earth Elizabeth build, which is this one here. I noticed that a lot of people are using Cleopatra and instead of Zenobia they're using Assist, Annihilation, and Corruption. And in Elizabeth, this is the skills that are using in Elizabeth, which I don't mind actually. This is the correct skills to use right now. However, for Alex, they're using some really weird skills and these skills as for Charles. Well, these skills specifically are a video I saw for Myrock. However, most players don't notice that this video is 2 years old, probably more. The build was actually one of the best builds that you could use back then 2 years ago. But right now, a lot of things are different. For example, back then, I don't think we had the Alex artifact. So Alex was not as strong as he is right now. So it is kind of wrong to use him as a support, use an aura, and to use a skill like Fighting Will that does not deal as much damage. And of course, Fighting Will works as a counter for Alex and Hani as well. However, right now, everyone is using Fighting Master on Hani, so the skill doesn't work against him. And Alex, with his own exclusive artifact, grants him control immunity for the entire fight, so the skill does not work against him as well. So Fighting Will is kind of useless versus the immortal that is supposed to counter. So I wouldn't recommend to use the skill at all. I made a build for the Earth Elizabeth, and this is how it looks like. This is the updated build for Earth Elizabeth. So let's take a look at the skills. For starters, this is the skill for Elizabeth. I did not change anything here. I'm using Fighting Master for the control immunity. I'm using Death Breath for the damage, and I'm using Anger to increase the damage, overall damage by 30%. As for Zenobia, I'm using Oaken Guard and I'm using Berserk and I'm using Assist. Assist is really important here if you're running against someone who is using Himiko, because using assist that means that Zenobia will take more damage. I wouldn't usually use assist on a healer. However, for season 1 it could work because you don't have a lot of healing skills to use on Zenobia. However, there is of course a cool replacement here, which is Vitality Touch. So if you have Vitality Touch, then it's fine to use it instead of assist. But if you don't have it, then you will have to use assist. Using assist will make uh, Elizabeth kinda safe from damage, and if you're up against Himiko, that means that Elizabeth will be taking the control since she will have more HP. However, the control will not be effective since she is using Fighting Master. As for Alex, the updated skill for Alex is Duel Master, Combo, and Cleave. These skills are so OP in Alex, especially if you have his own exclusive artifacts. And it's kind of easy to obtain the artifact right now. It is available after 50 days from the server launch. Duel Master grants immunity to wounds. That means Alex, the wounds that comes from Genghis Khan or Kin Emperor will be completely useless against Alex. Compo deals direct damage to the immortal in front of him, and Cleave deals area of effect damage. As for Charles, well, there's no set of skills that can be called the best skills for Charles since he's a support immortal. However, I recommend using Adrenaline Rush on Charles. It helps him a lot to keep casting his ultimate skill and grants an insane amount of shields to the team. You can use Resist and you can use Energy Suppression. However, there's a lot of replacements here as well. You can use Weakness for Season 1 since not a lot of people will be able to use Malice. You can use Shelter for more heal. You can use Misleading in order to avoid as much as possible physical damage. And I think this is all the skills that you can use. Or you can use Sacrifice here. Sacrifice is also a cool skill to use on Charles. It might grant him a bit of a push at the early game or the early fight to grant him some energy. And he might have a chance, he will have a chance to increase Alex's damage or Elizabeth's damage. So this is the updated build for the Earth Elizabeth, and one of the best builds, one of the best marches that you could use in season 1. The march works very well against mixed marches if you have the right skills, works very well against fire marches as well, and it works very well against water marches. Of course, it might struggle against lightning, but that's because it is lightning versus earth, and we all know that lightning beats earth. This is the updated skills that I wanted to talk about. The marked video is 2 years old, unfortunately, and I don't think he made an updated version for the video, but here we are. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to update your skills as well. Have a wonderful day.